recording now.
Okay. So you're gonna be like, are we back or something?
Well, yeah, I guess. This is our first video review.
Yeah, we're back now in video.
Yeah, you might have to talk louder. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, well, I don't know. I
Okay.
guess we'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I guess welcome back to Los Pina Bros podcast. Sorry we've been gone for a while.
Yeah.
We've gotten COVID, a bunch of troubles with like health issues and stuff, but we're back.
In our first video
review. I'm not wearing any shoes right now.
You don't have to show that.
No,
that
I'm sorry.
might
Well, they might
offend some people.
Well, it might bring some.
Might like that.
Yeah, some people might like that. Bring the foot fetish people back online. You know.
Yeah.
Bring them back.
Tarantino.
Why did they leave?
Well, I don't know.
They
There was
never
no-
did.
Tarantino's probably watching this. Like, yeah. Well,
My
that's
favorite
what
part was it. Oh, that's more Jay Leno.
Yeah.
But
Have you ever seen them in the same room?
Yeah.
I'm Armando.
Alberto 333.
Mr. Pina Zombie.
And yeah, so thanks for watching if you're watching this. I guess we just want to do a quick thing of San Diego Comic-Con because it was this weekend.
You were this weekend.
Yeah, that was this weekend. The weekend was this weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, the biggest things that came out of it, I think we just want to talk about real quick, were the DC and the Marvel movie panels. And I think we'll just start with DC first.
Because they're so short.
Yeah, they had an hour. Warner Brothers had an hour long presentation, but they only showed like two things. And
What was the other 55 minutes?
it was probably just Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just like standing there. You know what? He showed up as Black Adam because he's obviously playing Black Adam. He looked badass in the suit. He looked like an Alex Ross painting come to life. They had like this whole LED screen behind him showing the electricity, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see the video of the entrance. I just saw a picture.
What was he wearing? He was wearing the actual Black Adam?
Yeah, he was in the
costume, or
Black
was he
Adam
wearing
suit.
the tan pants and the tan shirt that he wears
In every
single one.
movie? Well, he's not in the jungle in this one.
Oh.
Well, at least we don't know yet. Maybe he'll end in the jungle.
He ripped that off, and
Yeah.
underneath was the Black Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the biggest reveals from the DC panel, real quick, was we'll talk about Black Adam since we already brought up The Rock. So they showed the trailer for Black Adam. What did you guys think? This is the second trailer they showed. Showed a little bit more. What do you guys think how it looks? I mean, I thought it looked pretty cool.
No, you want to say?
No, I just thought it looked cool, but they still haven't shown anything to me. They showed a little bit more. They showed Dr. Fate using some magic stuff, like he multiplied himself. Atom Smasher looks badass. He just looks like red and blue Deadpool.
Yeah.
But his costume looks cool. They showed a little bit of oh my god, Red Tornado's granddaughter. Damn, what's her name?
Red Tornadita.
Red Tornadita. No, I'm pretty sure that's not.
A robot had a grandchild?
Well, no. Well, it's the old in the JSA. They had like this lady who wore a pot on her head.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
let me solo her.
Yeah. Well, yeah, pothead lady. Well, they couldn't call her that, I guess. But they showed a little bit of her. She has like tornado powers, like Red Tornado. Hawkman. But yeah, they still haven't shown who like the villain is, and I think I know who it is, but they haven't shown that. But yeah, I mean, it looked cool. The action looked cool. I can't wait for like Hawkman and Black Adam to go at it. I love the Justice Society of America.
See, yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, they should've just
I
done that movie.
don't care about Black Adam.
Well, I think that's. Oh, go ahead.
I haven't really seen. I think the coolest thing he does is when he smashes that plane, that jet. He smashes that wing. I think that looks cool. But other than that, I don't really care. I want to see all the other characters.
Yeah, the other characters are cool.
Yeah, I want to see Atom Smasher, like just some big dude, just like boom boom, and that's what I want to see. And Dr. Fate, like.
Yeah,
that
Pierce
looks cool.
Brosnan looks great as Dr. Fate.
Yeah, that's
just
a
like
great pick.
he also looks like an older like Oliver Queen with like the mustache twirled and the barba.
Yeah.
Hey, what about you, Alex?
No, I mean, I'm not excited for Black Adam. Because,
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that is the word. Hey, you know what? You're from Kandak. You're an Egyptian. Can you give us some lines, Mr. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Just see how it goes. Yeah, I'm Black Adam, and I'm awesome, and I'm gonna be the hero of this movie. What? But you're not.
Anti-hero.
No, there's no anti. He's over there like playing with a family. Like, I'm catching this missile. Boom. That's so dumb. And then the fact that they made Dr. Fate like, you can either be the hero or the villain.
Because the hierarchy of power in the DC universe.
So dumb. Black Adam's not supposed to be that character.
Well, you know what? I think Black Adam is what people are going to come for because they're not
coming for Black Adam. They're coming for The Rock.
Well, yeah. But you know what? I think that's smart because I didn't think they were going to have it.
being smart.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. But, like, the fact that people are coming in to see The Rock. I didn't know that JSA was originally going to be in it. I thought it was just going to be, like, you know, Black Adam and whoever he's going to fight. You know, some bad guys in Kahndaq or whatever. But the fact that they're bringing in the Justice Society almost like a backdoor pilot, like, hey, these characters are here, and then that can spin them off. People, I think, will probably fall in love with Dr. Fate. People love like Doctor Strange. Well, this is DC's version, and he predates Doctor Strange. And he looks cool. And then you have all the Justice Society characters. They can spin off. They can have shows. They can have movies.
Hawkman's costume needs to change.
Hawkman's costume, yeah. I'm not a big fan of his red and gold.
Off about
it's because he has that costume. He shouldn't have a costume here.
I'm like, kind of want I mean, it sounds weird, but I want like the bare-chested Hawkman.
Well, yeah, because he looks
with
like
the big emblem.
Like
yeah, like something out of 300, but with the helmet on and the wings. But yeah, I mean,
that actor's awesome.
Yeah,
even when he killed Sammy.
So he killed Sam back in season 2 of Supernatural 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the characters look cool, so I'm excited. We'll see. How about? So on a scale of, I'm excited. How are you feeling?
I'm excited about the other characters.
Alex?
Yeah, 100% excited for everybody, but Black Adam.
Yeah. And what I was telling work, Alex, is, I mean, I feel like The Rock, he has all this clout and he can push. He's going to want to play this character and he's going to want to make sequels.
Yeah.
So
he wants to start a whole thing.
Yeah. So if he can push DC into doing more cool things and including other cool characters, hopefully they do it. Hopefully he somehow is able to bring Henry Cavill back into making another Superman. But, you know, that's what I'm seeing. As for the movie, yeah, I'm more excited about the other characters.
I mean, The Rock looks awesome as Black Adam. They should have just had someone dub over him. That would have been great.
Yeah, they could have Darth Maul.
If he could have done some sort of accent or something, just
because he's using
the Rock voice
with Shazam powers.
Yeah, so
there's no like ancient like feeling about him.
Yeah. Well, let's jump in from Black Adam. Why don't we jump into Shazam? They showed the trailer for Shazam. This is the first trailer. It's supposed to come out next year. But because some issues with Ezra Miller in the Flash, they flipped. Also, Aquaman was supposed to come out this year. They pushed it to next year.
Yeah.
But Shazam, starring Zachary Levi, is coming out. That trailer, first trailer, I'm excited.
Yeah, they hit the nail on the head. It looks good. It looks funny. It looks fun. I want to see it. I want to see it. That's good.
Alex?
No, yeah, that looks great. I mean, I like the first one a lot. This one looks great too.
First one is super underrated, I think, out of the whole DC. I think that's probably like my second or third favorite of the DC movies that have come out.
Yeah, that's a good time. I mean, they got Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu.
Yeah,
that's awesome. It looks great. It looks like a good time.
I know that in the first movie, people like harped on the costumes because they look cheesy or whatever. But that's kind of like, he's known as the Big Red Cheese. It's supposed to look like a kid's imagination of what a costume would look like. But these costumes like are a big, I think, upgrade. I love the whole family aspect. They look more serious, like real, like decked out, like nice.
Did they change the wife?
I don't know. Is the foster mom different? Because
she looked the same from.
I was like, I was snoozing on her then, because damn, now we're not objective.
This is a family podcast.
But I was like, woo, that foster mom. But I like it. It looked like the parents are gonna be a part of this movie more because they're kind of in the dark in the first one. Spoilers. So it looked awesome that all the family members, the fact that they're going to be kids in the movie, even though they're like already getting in their early 20s.
Years old. We're still 15.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that it's gonna be more, family aspect. The parents seem to be in on the adventure. There's a bunch of mythological beasts and stuff. It's almost like a Percy Jackson type of thing. There's unicorns, dragons,
Dungeons and
Dragon unicorns.
dragon unicorns. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it looks fun, and that's something I think DC needs to play up more. They can have their darkness, but it's also fun to see their fun characters. So, and I think Shazam, I think they're gonna. It looks great from the first trailer.
But Barry Allen is one of their fun characters, right?
Oh yeah, well we don't talk about Ezra right now.
He's on the run. He's so method.
He's on the run. He's lost in the Speed Force. Okay. But that was funny in the trailer so the trailer starts off with like Shazam talking about how there's another character in a red suit with a lightning bolt on his chest, and they show images from like past DC movies, and they show the Flash, but he's like this, you can't see his face, and it's like they picked the ones where you can't see Ezra's face.
There's another person, not a hero.
No,
not a hero, just another person.
I'm surprised they showed the Ben Affleck Batman because I thought they were like gearing
Done
away
with
towards that.
They didn't even show Superman.
Well, yeah, no one showed. Well,
But he came out at the end of Shazam.
Oh man, that's.
Well, there. So, well, since you brought it up, so the big rumblings before Comic-Con that got me excited for Comic-Con was that Henry Cavill was going to make an appearance at the DC Warner Brothers panel. If you're watching this, you probably already know Henry Cavill did not show up, and that was like a big effing letdown for me. I was excited because The Rock's always talking about how he wants Black Adam to go up against Superman. And Superman is the big daddy of DC. He's the grandfather, like, of all comic book characters. And the fact that DC Warner Brothers...
Johnson probably wants to play Superman.
He did. He said Black when he was younger.
And then have him fight himself.
Yeah.
And be like, no matter how I lose, I win.
If anybody can force that to happen, of like The Rock playing both Superman and Black Adam at the same time, I'm sure it's The Rock. The Rock can do that. He has the clout. But it was disappointing that Henry Cavill wasn't there. I was hoping to see Superman be pushed to the forefront. Even if it was like, you know what, we're going to do a cameo in Shazam, and then he's going to fight Black Adam in a sequel, and then he's going to come back in a Man of Steel, Man of Tomorrow, Part 2, or, Because I want to see Superman.
Fight Superman.
Why does he want to fight Superman?
I think he just wants that title fight.
Because he wants a title fight.
He should fight Shazam.
He will, but it's Superman.
Yes,
That's so dumb.
Oh, well, there you go.
God. Hey, you know what? I just want
well, that's the thing.
But I want this to happen and this happen. Oh, okay, sure, Mr. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
But that's the thing, is he's able to do that. Though.
I mean, that's why it's disappointing.
I think Shazam and Black Adam is inevitable because they share a lot of the same characters. They're part of the Shazam family. Like, that's a given.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means, but okay. But I think Superman is like you want to fight the big, like the Trinity. If you're gonna fight somebody, it's like Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman. Like in Marvel, if you're gonna fight anybody, like in the movies, you want to fight Captain America, Iron Man, Thor. Like those are the Trinities, basically. But yeah, it was disappointing. I was really hoping for Henry Cavill to make an appearance. So it's just, I hate that they keep dangling that carrot, like he might come back or he might not come back. And I know, WB Discovery, Zaslav, who's taken over, he wants the main DC characters in the forefront. I was just hoping they'd do it here. Yeah. But nothing's happened with that. And I know, Alex, you're not a big Henry Cavill Superman fan.
I like Henry Cavill. He looks mean.
Well, I think that's why we want.
That's why he wants to come back. He'd be the best as Eradicator. And DC, if you lost him, Marvel just scoop him up as the Sentry.
Nah, he should be Captain.
Scoop him up.
Yeah, well, at this point, jump over the boat to Marvel.
Go get another job, Mr. Cavill.
But yeah, I mean, those were the biggest things at WB. They didn't show anything for Flash because they didn't want to talk about Ezra. Yeah, that movie's not even real. Yeah,
chokeslam my fans, Flash.
Yeah,
what a man.
I don't. They didn't talk about like or anything. They didn't show anything else.
Yeah, they got mad. It's probably because they're gonna cancel all this later.
So I mean, they're still in development. I mean, the Batgirl movie's done. I'm surprised they didn't show anything about that. Even
They
like
didn't
a
show, like,
couple of
Aquaman
teasers.
too thing.
Yeah, nothing for Aquaman.
Yeah, not even like an appearance.
Yeah, I want to like imagine Jason Momoa coming out like, oh, you know what? Amber Heard's not coming out of this movie.
The mess of thing. I was gauging like reactions from people like online. You can go on YouTube just see everybody's deflated faces because they're all like, Henry Cavill, is Henry Cavill gonna come out? And then they're like,
yeah. Yeah.
No,
That sucks. I mean, yeah, you know what? Like, he could play a good Superman. He looks the part.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's a good actor. But I think just the material he's had to work with is not
Hasn't been the best.
And he
greatest.
plays a great Superman, Man from Uncle. He's
Yeah.
a awesome Clark Kent.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He has the capacity.
Yeah.
If they only show him the light,
He can be a good Superman.
Yeah.
He wishes to be.
But here, well, that was it for DC. They didn't have much.
Man, that was
big
it.
DC. Yeah, that was it.
You guys said two things.
Two things. Yeah, two things in a no show. So
And
let's
one
jump.
thing
Let's
God
jump
he didn't show
to.
because he's probably chokeslammed some things.
Let's jump
Just
to.
comes on stage and
Yeah, just starts chokeslamming.
Oh, there were some interviews with The Rock because they kept bringing up the Superman thing,
Oh.
and
they booed like
they booed it because he's like, well, I guess like, hey, do you want to see Superman fight? But I was like, well, yeah, I guess it all depends on the actor who plays Superman or who would win in a fight.
Yeah.
He's like, I guess it depends on the actor who plays Superman. Everybody's like, boo.
Okay.
And then they asked him later after like, or for the press interviews, like, so what do you think about Henry Cavill Superman? And he didn't know what to say. He was like,
He probably can't say anything.
yeah, he just kept biting his lips. Like, I just want to say Henry Cavill's a friend. He's a great Superman. I'm gonna leave it at that. So very diplomatic answers. But you know what? That's enough about Cavill and The Rock. The biggest thing I think was Marvel. As always, I think Marvel probably brought it back. And you can probably, you might not enjoy the quality of their shows, but at least they're consistent. And
they're getting shit done.
They're getting shit. They have like 14 things every year. Remember when it was like 2 movies per year? Now it's like 25 movies per year. Yeah. And the biggest things they showed were the She-Hulk trailer, which I think this one was a better trailer than the first one they showed.
Yeah, this one was better.
The CGI is still kind of funny on She-Hulk, but I think it's because she's meant to look more realistic.
Yeah.
Like the Hulk is a big Gollum-looking monster dude.
Yeah. With exaggerated proportions
and it has Mark Ruffalo's face.
Yeah.
but it looked funny. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it. I think the only one I haven't watched of the Marvel things was like Moon Knight. For some reason, I couldn't get into it.
I haven't
thing is
really seen.
Like amazing compared to that one garbage one they did.
Which one?
Winter Soldier and.
Oh yeah, I think Falcon, Captain America, Winter Soldier was kind of not.
That one.
That one was the one I was most excited for.
Yeah,
that
me
one.
too.
I don't think it lived up to the
It
expectations.
didn't live up to anything.
Story wise, there was a lot of character stuff I liked, but yeah, the She-Hulk thing looked cool. It looked like Ally McBeal with superheroes. Wong's in it. Abomination's in it, which is cool that they brought back. What was that?
Daredevil.
Oh, Daredevil. Oh, Charlie Cox in the red and gold suit.
The best suit.
Yeah, which I'm surprised they're even putting him in that. Which makes me think once Wolverine comes down the line, they're gonna actually put him in that yellow suit.
Cool.
It better be the yellow brown one.
I mean, yeah, if it's the, which one I like? The X-Men Evolution one, the black and tan one or whatever.
No,
yeah,
I
can see that. Yeah,
but yeah, she looked fun. It's gotten so weird how the first Iron Man that came out in 2008 was like quote unquote grounded. Some guy making a mechanical suit.
Yeah.
Then you see She-Hulk and there's like demons and ghosts and mutants and like
they're
aliens. They're like, fuck this. Like, we're going to just do everything now. Like, it's goofy as hell world. And she breaks the fourth wall, which I know she does that in the comics.
Yeah.
But I thought that was kind of weird.
That because the gamma radiation went to her head.
She's dying of like, she has like a big tumor in there.
Oh, no.
It's got dark. But I just, I know Deadpool does it and it was fine. But I just thought it was kind of weird that she was doing it. But it still looked fun. So I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks cool. Probably more excited about this than I haven't seen any of the Marvel shows, really. So, but this one looks cool.
Yeah.
So I'll probably check this one out.
And then the other trailer, which I saw with my kids and my son Gabriel, who hardly shows, you know, he doesn't get emotional. But we saw the Wakanda Forever trailer, and he almost made me cry because he started tearing up.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh,
and he doesn't,
man.
because he's like, I'm like, Black Panther trailer. And if you know, obviously, Chadwick Boseman passed away, so, you know, rest in power. He's not obviously in this, but his presence is felt in the trailer. It shows his family dealing with his loss. And Gabriel, my son, he's 5 years old, and he was just waiting to see. I'm like, where's Black Panther? And I'm like, well, he passed away in real life and in the movie, and he started tearing up because that's his favorite character. And he's like, and he wanted me to give him a hug because he was like why did he have to die? And I'm like, I was like,
that's tough.
Yeah, man. And I was like, oh my God, don't lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do all the time now for everything.
But the trailer looked good. It looked somber.
Yeah,
it looked beautiful.
Visually, it looks great. And Angela Bassett.
Yeah, Angela Bassett, who should have been like Storm back in the 90s.
She could still be Storm.
She can still be Storm.
Yeah,
she's awesome.
What did I tell you the other day? Is like you said that she doesn't age. And I was like, no, ever since Stella got her groove back, that
never left.
Never left.
Never lost.
So it looks cool. We don't know who's gonna be Black Panther. I want Okoye to be Black Panther because I think she deserves it.
She's the best. She's the best choice.
What's her name? Diane Guerrero. I want to say Guerrero, but I'm sure
that's
Guerrero. Yeah. But she the actress that plays Michonne from The Walking Dead, I think she deserves to be Black Panther.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know who's gonna be. I don't know if it's Shuri or whatever.
It better not be.
Nah. No thanks.
We won't get into
No thanks.
What do you think about vaccination?
When Wakanda, they don't have any problems with it. But
it's not real.
Yeah. So I love Ryan Coogler. I like a lot of his movies. So he looks like he's bringing it.
I mean, he's made nothing but good movies, no?
Has it, right? Well, he didn't make Creed 2. I know you don't like Creed 2.
Yeah, no, Creed 2.
So yeah,
Creed, Fruitvale Station, Black Panther. He just makes good movies.
Yeah, I just hope there's not as much CGI.
And
that's the only issue I think I had with the first Black Panther was it was heavily reliant on CGI, where I couldn't get into like their fight scenes and stuff. And like I just wanted to see the character like in a practical suit. I miss when actors were in practical suits instead of all the dots.
And Black Panther's a lot like he's just a really good fighter, right? Like that's what
he is.
The original one he just has like a suit.
Yeah, he has a suit, but yeah, it's almost like they make him overpowered. But Namor is joining the Marvel universe.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like that they went for like a Mesoamerica feel with it.
I think that's totally different, but I'm cool with it.
Yeah, the fact that it's a Latino playing, I'm like,
it is.
Yeah, because he even came out. He's like, my paisanos, gracias, like los Latin Americanos, estamos ahí, and it was just like, I was like, oh, like he's shouting out, and the people went crazy, and it's like, habla español.
Oh my God,
habla español.
Churros forever. No,
Namor. That's his name now. He's not named.
Oh, Namor.
I
thought you were saying.
I thought you said mi amor.
Yeah, I was like,
Namor. Yo soy Namor.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, I mean, again, I don't know if it was Feige or whoever came up. The fact that they're based on like Mesoamerica, like it looks like Aztec, or Mayan culture, the Atlanteans. It breaks away from what DC's doing with Aquaman, and like they didn't have to do that. They could have just made him some like just a pointy-eared guy, and he could have been just
like Black Adam.
Yeah, he has pointy ears, and Black Adam doesn't have pointy ears.
That's right.
They both need Spock ears. But it looks cool. I don't know how it's gonna play out. But this movie, I think, was one of my anticipated movies when we did our episode of 2022. So I'm excited, and this is gonna end Phase 4 of the Marvel universe.
Oh Jesus, man!
And fucking Marvel just.
Okay, here's this.
Oh, they got plans.
Yeah, oh my God, they got plans. So they look like 2025. So they showed us, and they didn't have to, but I think people were kind of complaining about that. unlike the Infinity Saga, which we kind of knew where it was going from the beginning because they showed the stones and here's the goal, like Avengers set up Thanos and stuff. We didn't know where they were kind of going with this next phase, or they're calling it the Multiverse Saga. And so now we know it's like King and Secret Wars. Secret Wars is going to be the end of this saga, and it goes up to phase 6. So phase 4 ends with Wakanda Forever, and phase 5 starts with Ant-Man. And they showed some pictures. It's going to be with Stature, his daughter, and MODOK is going to be in it.
Oh, yeah, I heard MODOK. Huh?
Yeah. The 4th actress that played his daughter?
They're the 4th actress to play his daughter. Yeah, I don't know why they changed their daughter. She was fine in Endgame, but I mean, the actress who's playing her now, I'm a fan of, from Freaky and Supernatural. Yeah. They changed the actress.
That sucks.
I think because the one from Freaky and Supernatural is like a bigger name, maybe.
Yeah, you're not that big of a name.
Yeah,
sorry.
But yeah, I mean, so that's gonna start it. It's gonna go. They're gonna obviously, if we get Guardians coming, they have I Am Groot, which is these cute little shorts with Baby Groot.
He's not a baby anymore.
Well, the shorts that they're gonna show, I think, comes out next month, on Disney Plus. Disney Plus, if you want to sponsor us.
Yeah.
But yeah, they showed like Guardians. The High Evolutionary is going to be the main bad guy, who I don't know anything about.
Is that the guy from Spider-Man Unlimited?
He's the guy from Spider-Man Unlimited, the show that nobody watched.
Spider-Man Unlimited.
And he makes animals, like, into humans.
Oh, that's
so I guess they're going to tie it in with Rocket.
Oh, yeah.
And
Cosmo's
going to be in there, the talking Russian dog.
He's awesome in the game. The game is actually pretty good.
Oh,
the one that came out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I heard the Avengers one wasn't that great.
No, yeah, I couldn't get past the first level.
But what else? Yeah. They talked about Daredevil's coming back. He's gonna have his own 18-episode show, which is the longest, like Marvel show they have, because they were all like 8 episodes.
Yeah.
So it's called Daredevil Born Again. So Charlie Cox is back.
Is he gonna be the same Charlie Cox?
Well, I think they said that it's all the stuff that happened in the Netflix stuff is somewhat canon. They're just going to pick and choose what they want. What they didn't like, they won't use. And what worked, will be it. Which is kind of funny. It's called Born Again because season 3 of Daredevil was basically the Born Again saga. But he's back. What else?
Colin Farrell's back as Bullseye.
Colin Farrell's like, hey, Bullseye. What the biggest thing was we're getting 2 Avengers movies in the same year.
I mean, that might change. I would say that might change.
It might change, but the fact that they were like ballsy enough to be, but the thing is, even if it changes, we at least know what's coming.
Yeah.
And they're probably gonna stick to it more than like DC. Where DC like 10 years ago was like. Yeah, what do I mean?
Remember they made a whole plan.
Yeah, they did.
Next 10 years.
Yeah, remember the Cyborg movie that came out?
Yeah,
the
that
Flash
one was
trilogy.
Great. The 7 Flash movies that came out.
Yeah, all of those.
The Man of Steel sequel.
In an alternate universe.
Yeah, in an
DC is doing better than Marvel.
In an alternate universe, Flash isn't going around.
Okay, all right.
He's
helping. He's actually saving people. No, because then Ezra's gonna call us and
he can't. Hey guys, I'm outside. We'll just turn him into the police.
Sorry, we can't get him. Yeah. He's allowed to do what he wants.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the fact that the whole saga is gonna be Kang is gonna be the main bad guy, it seems.
He better not act like he did at the end of Loki.
Well, no, because he's the different one. There's different variants.
There's gonna be a different one.
Oh my god. Yeah, the actor's a good actor though.
He might be a good actor, but that wasn't a good.
He was a goofy.
Not the hey guys. So
yeah. You doing this? Well, that's what Marvel does. All their villains are like either like
man.
I'm tired of that.
I wish
a comical bad guy.
Yeah, I'm tired of their comical bad guys, or their bad guys are like,
they're
not so bad. Yeah, they're kind of good.
Baron Zemo just going around killing people, but you know what? He knows how to dance.
Yeah,
so it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just got to do some dance moves, and you're like redeemed in the Marvel universe.
So bad.
But so it's King Dynasty is the first Avengers movie we're getting after Endgame, and then Secret Wars is ending it, the multiverse saga. I don't know what that means because Secret Wars, when I was a kid, was the 80s one, which was where they're on a planet battle world, I think, and they're just like fighting the good guys versus the bad guys. But since all the bad guys in Marvel are either dead or good guys, I don't know where they're going to fight.
They're going to fight other versions of themselves.
Yeah, or if they do that.
Or Ezra Miller.
Oh, wow. Yeah. But or they're gonna do like the more recent one where it's the dimensional like what does that mean? Ben Affleck Daredevil's coming back to fight Charlie Cox.
That'd be cool.
Are they gonna get Lou Ferrigno? I want to see Lou Ferrigno Hulk like fighting Mark Ruffalo.
He should be Mr. Fix-It Hulk.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Are they gonna get all the Spider-Mans like back again? Like, is Toby coming back? Is Andrew coming back?
Well, Andrew did say there was a point where he stopped pulling punches.
Oh, that's dark. But yeah. So I don't know. Oh, and then Fantastic Four. They haven't told us who's playing the characters. I think they're saving that for D23. But that starts off D23.
What is that?
What do you mean? What is that? It's their Disney Comic-Con, basically. That's where they tell you everything.
That's not X-23?
No, that's Wolverine's clone daughter.
Which one? Oh, okay.
Oh, we can talk about that. Did you guys? I said
X-Men cartoon.
The X-Men cartoon, X-Men '97. But do you guys have anything else to talk about the Marvel slate?
No, I mean I was just gonna say I was telling Katrina earlier that it's a lot. Part of it feels like no one's forcing us to watch this.
That's true.
But it's just
I didn't watch Moon Knight.
Kind of
you
like
watch what?
Moon Knight.
Oh.
Like it's just. Kind of feels like it's work. Like you have to watch all these to get to this. Otherwise, you're not really gonna get it. But I don't know. I mean,
don't think that's.
Yeah, maybe it's not that true, but at the same, I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be.
You really have to watch WandaVision to get multiverse of whatever. No, not even. Run through a couple of worlds, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Doctor Strange.
We should do like a half-year review of like the stuff we've seen since we've been gone for so long. But, but I mean, I don't think all the quality of the shows or movies have been great, but they're consistently pulling out things, and you don't have to watch everything. Although sometimes it does feel like a chore that you have to watch a TV show to watch the movie to get a little glimpse of that. But like, I enjoy the Avengers movies. I'm excited for Fantastic Four, even though they're not my favorite.
I'm not.
Like, but I want them done right.
This will be what the fourth?
The Roger
Fantastic
Corman
Four.
one. Yeah, there you go. The fourth time's a charm.
Don't need no more.
Yeah,
because the Thing is an Air Force pilot.
The Thing just loves to fight.
The Thing is an Air Force pilot.
That may be true, but that's not how the song goes.
Yeah.
Okay, jump into X-Men '97. I was excited. They didn't show any animation for it.
I wish they did.
Yeah, I mean they're still working on it. It comes out fall of 2023. I think it's safe to say we all grew up on X-Men when it came out in '92. Alex was born in '92. I think that was our favorite Marvel show, or at least mine, growing up. That was and then probably like Spider-Man '94.
Yeah.
But
and then Spider-Man Unlimited.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man Unlimited. Yeah, that song is pretty good.
Spider-Man.
I actually like that too.
It's
Spider-Man
cool.
Unlimited
I like
suit is
it.
kind of cool.
Yeah, the stories maybe I don't care.
Yeah, the story
I don't remember.
That could have been like a season. Well, that's how long it lasted too. So, but they showed most of the cast is coming back. Well, the surviving members. I know Norm Spencer, who played Cyclops, obviously passed away. He won't be playing Cyclops. But they're all in their 90s costumes.
Norm Spencer?
Yeah.
Paul Haddad?
Paul had. See, they say
died too.
Yeah, Paul Haddad, who talked Leon in the original Resident Evil. I think they say he talked Nightcrawler in the cartoon. But obviously, I don't think it'll be him because he passed away. But Nightcrawler's joining the cast. Cable, Bishop,
Jubilee? Who's Jubilee gonna play?
You mean Allison Court?
Jubilee.
Allison Court, who played Jubilee in the 90s cartoon, and they said it's getting a new character to talk because she's not Asian American, so it's probably not right that she's talking, Jubilee. Which, you know what? I didn't know when I was a kid that she was like Chinese American.
Yeah, it doesn't come across.
It doesn't come across in the animation because I was like, oh, her last name's Lee. Okay, but I didn't know. And I remember when that Generation X movie came out, that TV movie, people were pissed off about it.
The best movie?
Oh, yeah. Super awesome. With all the characters.
Oh, no.
He did have a character called Mondo, so I was cool with that.
Picks up a rock in the middle of an arcade?
Yeah. What happens when you absorb Jello, I say?
Yeah.
But so I'm excited for that cartoon. The main Magneto's gonna be their new headmaster because when it ended in '97, Professor X left to be.
Did.
He did.
See y'all.
Yeah, see ya. And so Magneto's gonna be the new headmaster. He has the '80s costume with the giant M on his chest.
That's cool.
And Mr. Sinister, the Hellfire Club are gonna be the villains.
Yeah.
Always. Cyclops, Scott.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
has
man.
the most disgusting team.
The Nasty
man.
Boys?
The
Nasty
gorilla
Half
guy.
the gorilla, yeah, the Scoopy dude.
Yeah.
Man.
Fancy Dan. Oh, no, Fancy Dan's for Spider-Man. Handsome some shit. I forgot. The one that goes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Give me the worst possible mutants.
Yeah.
So I can make a team.
That's why he wants the Scott DNA, and he don't just want to like take a mouth swab. But what do you What? Obviously, when that happened, we had already seen a lot of the great episodes adapted or like storylines, like Dark Phoenix, kind of Age of Apocalypse, because they're the first ones that kind of did it when they killed off Xavier.
I'll show this real quick.
And so, is there any storylines from, I guess, the last 30 years?
I don't know. I mean, see, that's kind of the thing is, what more can they do?
Well, they didn't do Onslaught, did they?
They didn't do Onslaught. Onslaught would be cool. I mean, I know people don't like Onslaught because it's like what's bad of the 90s. I liked it.
I think they don't have to go like page by page, but they can.
They can change it. They can change it around. I mean,
E for Extinction, which is like the Grant Morrison run.
Do the Hope one.
Oh yeah, that would be kind of cool. The Messiah X or whatever.
Cable come out.
As much as I don't like Joss Whedon anymore.
Who?
He's written one of my favorite runs, the Astonishing X-Men run, with
it's just that she doesn't understand English.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
It's just it's that simple.
Oh,
God.
Joss. I hope
I'm
what.
not a bad guy. I just hate everybody.
Yeah. You know who I hope Allison Cord, who talked Jubilee in the cartoon talks now, is Shadowcat.
Yeah, Kitty Pryde would be good.
So
they could do that. They didn't do that, did they?
They haven't brought Kitty Pryde into it.
Past.
Yeah, and they did do Days of Future Past, but they switched Bishop for Kitty.
Oh.
In that storyline. But I want to see that.
Starjammer.
Yeah, anything with Starjammer, Cyclops' dad. They can bring in the third. Well, there's three of us, so if they bring in the third Summers brother, Vulcan, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for that.
From X-Men Evolution.
Oh no, Avalanche with his like masturbatory face or whatever, was just like.
That was so bad.
I was
it's
like,
a good show.
That is a good show.
I've come around on
underrated.
it, but
yeah, it sucked.
It's the
compared
first
to '97, but then it's like, wait, no, it's good.
Yeah, it's good storylines. It's the first show my kids are watching because I think they're closer in age to that type of character storytelling because they're teenagers. But yeah, whenever Avalanche did his powers, I was just like, that does not look right.
No,
that does not. Why is he rolling his eyes like that? Why is there saliva coming out of his boca?
It's like that Mexican doctor that they got. Mi nombre me llamo.
Yeah, that was egregious.
I sent a clip of that, I think, to Mandine or to you. It was.
Mi nombre es llamo.
How do you? You should. You know what? Just give him an accent in English, and that's it. He doesn't have to speak Spanish. If you're not gonna get it right, just
No, they should have just got it. And what's his name? The guy that talked Peter Parker from. Wow, we're bringing up Spider-Man Unlimited a lot.
Spider-Man Unlimited.
He talked Luis Serna and Resident Evil 4.
He talked Eduardo.
He talked Eduardo. We're scientists, man. Should have just gotten him. He makes a fake Latino-esque accent. You should just gotten him.
Wasn't he in that NASCAR show too?
Oh yeah, where he's just using the same Latino voice.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys did not cast any Latinos in anything.
Now we got
Latinos.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that I'm excited for. They showed stuff for, I don't know if you guys saw the Spider-Man Freshman show.
I saw some
animated
images. Yeah,
the images look cool. I thought it was.
Who's talking Spider-Man?
They haven't announced it yet.
Is it Tom Holland?
It's not Tom Holland.
Ezra
They said
Miller.
that was the first thing they said. Yeah, Ezra Miller joining the Marvel Universe. But it looks. I don't think it's part of the Marvel, like their movie universe, because there's Norman Osborn, and he was like, "Who the hell is Norman Osborn?" They showed pictures of like Dr. Octopus, and after he's like, "What's your name?" Otto Octavius. God, I hate that joke.
Oh man, I just hate that cast of characters.
yeah.
But Yeah, it looks like it's its own universe. It looked cool. Charlie Cox is gonna be Daredevil in that one too. He's gonna team up with Doctor
Charlie
Strange.
Cox is having a great year.
He's having a
Good
great
for him.
comeback here.
People
Yeah.
love him.
No, he's awesome. That's good.
CDC, he was in Daredevil for a while, but they brought him back, and
Who can
they're
they bring
doing
back?
right.
Who can they bring back?
They can bring in Henry Cavill,
Oh, yeah.
Superman DC. Jesus, Zaslav, por favor, friend, come on. But Jesus, yeah. So Charlie Cox is gonna be Daredevil. They have the, what was that comic they used to like, Alex? The Slingers.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool. They're gonna show.
Oh, they're coming out.
Well, he's coming out as, because in the comic Spider-Man has like a identity crisis or something, and he comes up with 4 different costumes, where he's like Prodigy, Hornet, Ricochet, and Dusk. So he has all these 4 costumes, and then later these teenagers take up those costumes and personas to be a group of heroes.
I mean, that should have been the movie.
That should be, yeah. Sony, we can write that for you.
We don't need no crazy
You don't need
garbage.
You don't need Morbius. It's not Morbin time.
It's Morbin
time. We can make your Sony Spider. Yeah. Yeah, so since he's becoming Spider-Man, he doesn't know that he's gonna be Spider-Man, so he comes up with those personas first. So he's trying out new costumes. So that looked cool. That was a cool way to do Slingers. But Sony, come on. Slingers that's like a slam dunk right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Teenagers with attitude that have different costumes.
Teenagers with attitude.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But I think that was it. I mean, there wasn't a lot more.
They didn't show anything for Blue Beetle?
No. They didn't
that,
show.
DC does
It just finished wrapping.
DC.
Why did they need an hour?
I don't. Well, it was a Warner Brothers presentation.
They started 10 minutes late.
They started,
and
yeah.
then
it was a Warner Brothers presentation, so it wasn't specifically DC. So there were whatever other movies they were showing.
What else is there?
I don't know.
Is that Prey?
No, Prey is Disney. Disney owns everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Prey is 20th Century Studios now because
Hulu.
Fox is gone. Yeah, Hulu. I heard that movie's gonna be good. I think they had a screening. A lot of the word of mouth is that it's good. It's the best Predator in years. I like the last Predators movie.
Yeah, I like that
Brody
movie too.
I like that movie.
People don't like it.
I don't know
They
why
said
they
that
don't.
Adrian Brody shouldn't have been cast because
he's Adrian
But
Brody.
I don't
He was
care.
He was good.
Yeah.
I mean, Lawrence Fishburne. I don't know what he was smoking.
No, I'm the one.
Yeah.
Who survived?
Yeah, no, don't.
He's trying to smoke us out.
Hey, I'm right here. Chill out, Ezra Miller. They should make Predator with Ezra.
Jesus.
There's something out there hunting us.
I'm so excited for
Choke
Flash.
slamming us off.
It's the 4th report of a choke
Oh,
slam.
man.
I'm not gonna get choked.
Yeah. As long as we don't go to the bars or go out and live our lives, he won't get us.
Yeah, as long as stay in your homes, people. He's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
He's flashing.
And I still like his Flash.
It's flashing
It's
time.
flashing.
You still like his flash.
I like his Flash.
Oh, the man who thinks it's better to swim.
Because it's the
outside of
Speed
water.
Force. You don't know what it is. It's intergalactic.
Man,
Anyway,
someone
okay,
should have
alright.
fucking stopped him. Dude, I know you researched it, but you look fucking stupid. And then he probably choke
in
slammed
the
that.
water. That's Aquaman's job.
Well, there's
You're playing the wrong person.
I did think it was funny. Teen Titans Go. Zack Snyder's gonna guest star
Yeah, that's cool.
on their 365th episode, which means you can watch Teen Titans Go an episode a day for a full year. So, Zack Snyder, whatever your thoughts are on Zack Snyder, I like the guy. I like his movies.
I do too.
You like his movies as in plural?
Well,
As in more than one movie?
I really love Man of Steel. I love Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy the Snyder Cut. It's not a movie. It's a miniseries. So, I mean, but there's things I don't like. 300, whatever. I do not like, what was the other one? The
Sucker
zombie
Punch?
one?
Army of the
Dead.
I actually kind of like Sucker Punch, but maybe if I watch it now, maybe I wouldn't. I'm not
It's
sure.
very okay. I watched it recently for the
I know
first
what he was
time.
trying to do, but there's things that are problematic in it. But I still like girls kicking butt, even though the situation's dark and depressing. But yeah, Army of the Dead. I was excited for that. I wasn't a big fan of it.
See, that's fun. I enjoyed it. It does suck, but I enjoyed it.
But yeah, I mean, I see. He seems like a cool guy too. I feel like he would be a cool guy to hang out with. Snyder bots, do not come after us. All right. We just said we like most of the movies. All right. So calm the fuck down. Yeah. But other than that, I think there wasn't much, I think, else. I mean, it's nice that people are going back, and getting all sweaty for movies again.
What?
Well, they are physically, they're sweating because they're like, it's so gross. They're out there like sleeping in, waiting just to get in line for a movie.
Oh, you're saying,
Well, I mean, I guess you can metaphorically too, whatever. But yeah, I mean, there's Marvel stuff has a bunch of stuff going out. DC, we don't know what you're doing right now. I'm hoping for the best. I love DC.
Just stop.
They did ask Jim Lee. They should just stop.
Yeah.
Just go to sleep.
Outsource their stuff to Marvel.
They have good stuff. I like Superman and Lois. It wasn't this last season. Okay, but the first season, great.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
They did ask because nobody can stop asking about Zack Snyder stuff. They were asking Jim Lee. Yeah, but you gotta talk to the other people plus the bots. They were asking Jim Lee. He was there for a panel just about like comics, and they're like, Mr. Jim Lee, sir, what do you think about Zack Snyder? What do you like? What is the stuff with Zack Snyder? Gonna happen? And he's like, he said he was glad that his storyboards came out for Justice League 2 and 3, which you can find online.
Oh yeah,
he kind of mapped out. Yeah, that he was happy that stuff showed. He said like, I didn't even know it was still out there. I thought they destroyed all that stuff. But
Justice League 2 and 3.
Back when they were gonna make a trilogy of it,
they should have just fucking done it, man. They should have.
He was like, I'm glad that stuff was out. People got to see it, huh?
Was Joss Whedon gonna rewrite them?
No, Jesus, I hope not.
Justice League.
The Justice League.
See, but that's the thing. I was just gonna say that,
cool.
Like, I feel like with Marvel, even if it does kind of suck, they don't let it go. They don't push it back. They don't cancel it. They're like, okay, we'll release it. And that's it,
It's they have parameters that they film. Like, as long as it does this, and this, then everything else in between could suck.
And if it doesn't work out, they're like, well, we'll just put those characters in a different movie.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out with Hulk.
With Warner Brothers, it's like, no, reviews were bad, and no, fuck it, okay, cancel everything.
Even though they're like, we like these actors, they just need a better script. Oh, no, nothing works. Nothing works.
No one likes Superman.
Yeah. First, Batman's too dark, put nipples on him. Nipples will bring kids in. And then, no, the nipples was a bad idea. Yeah. Oh, sorry. And then, they just keep going back and forth.
They don't have any, they didn't release anything for, Peacemaker Season 2?
Nothing.
Well, it's way too... Squad 2? No, well, I mean, I think Gunn has gone on to say that he wasn't going to make a Suicide Squad 3 or whatever. And Peacemaker is, ways away from even doing anything. So, if they were to do one, it probably wouldn't be until next year that they would do that.
That's terrible.
And again, God damn it, Ezra Miller. I think that's the biggest thing is that I'm sure they would have shown, the Flash movie is done. I think most of their effects are probably done. They could have shown stuff, but the fact that they're trying to wait for everything to calm down.
It's not going to calm down.
Yeah. So hopefully, Ezra, don't do anything worse. Just
no, I mean, why? Let him do whatever.
Well, let him do whatever. He's not gonna
just arrest him. Just get the guy from the Flash show and edit his face on there.
Yeah,
make him look as bad as mustacheless Henry Cavill.
They don't. Mustacheless Henry Cavill. Oh, that looks so bad. But yeah,
I think this went
longer than 15 minutes.
Which was probably better showing than the DC one.
Oh.
We talked about a lot of stuff. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Tell us if you want to see Alex's or Pina Zombie's face. But other than that,
and if you see Ezra Miller, call the police.
Jesus.
Hello, police.
Ezra Miller's outside choking people.
Hello.
Be more like Timothy Olyphant. I heard that he saved some dudes here in Chicago.
Saved somebody. People got shot at. Well, it wasn't confirmed, but
it wasn't confirmed.
It wasn't confirmed. But it doesn't matter.
They asked Timothy Olyphant. He's just like, hey,
Yeah. I mean, he got shot at the end of Boba Fett. You can't expect him to be at
spoilers. But hey, guys, I hope you like this. Hopefully, we can be more consistent going forward. It's just been a lot of drama.
Yeah. Our new season starts, September?
We'll have a phase
soon.
1 and 2. Yeah. We won't be like DC.
Yeah.
We won't be like DC. We'll have more content. We'll talk about everything you guys want.
Yeah. So signing off. Do you want to take off your helmet?
Nope.